Welcome, Irish fans. This is practice number 1 in the books for spring practice at Notre Dame 2020. I'm Vince DeDario. I'm the football analyst here at Blue and Gold. With me, as always, on the podcast, Lou Somogyi, the senior editor here at BGI, and kind of a wrap-up of spring practice number 1. Some position changes, maybe that we were not necessarily anticipating, and then some position changes that didn't take place so far after practice number 1.
Well, the main position change is really Avery Davis from running back. He's working at the slot right now. Also, Hunter Spears, as anticipated, moved over from defense to left guard. Aaron Banks is out for the spring right now from recovering from a foot injury, so they needed some help there. He's wearing number 70 now. That's Hunter Spears. Kevin Austin, Javon McKinley, both at the boundary positions, look very, very strong. I think one of the first things of news is all running backs are healthy and accounted for.
Yep.
The main change was Avery Davis, as we mentioned, to the slot, probably a more natural position there as well. Also, Jeremiah Owusu-Palmual, both staying at the rover position from what we saw today again. And there was maybe some anticipation of moving to the buck, but right now it's kind of status quo.
Yeah, Jordan Jedmark-Heath went out with the first team at Buck, and Maris Nwafu went out with the second team at the Buck position. So really no movement there at the linebacker position. That was anticipated. But I was really impressed, offensively with the firepower of those receivers and the tight end position. I mean, when you account for Lindsey, Keys, Austin, Tremble, that's going to be one heck of an offensive unit. And I mean, Ian Book has to be licking his chops to get the ball into those guys' hands and just let them operate with what they can do.
Collectively, it might be one of the better groups that you'll see explosive-wise. There might not be a Will Fuller as far as a get-out-of-jail card consistently, but when you have putting the defense into pressure, as you do when those four are on the field, that creates problems.
Yeah, so of course a non-padded practice, so not a lot to talk about in the trenches, but the next time we will see this team is in a few weeks. I believe March 28th sounds about right. I'm sure they'll have the pads on then, so we'll have more to give you at that point. We're going to go and record a podcast, and we'll give you all kinds more details coming up, so stay tuned for that. So until next time, this is Blue and Gold Illustrated.